faculties, and delegates, respected Dr. Subhas Kousik, Director General, Central Council for Research on Homeopathy, Government of India, distinguished guests from India and abroad, members of the Homeopathic Medical Association of India, colleagues, friends, and delegates. It's my great pleasure and privilege to be present with you today as the guest of honor at the inaugural session of this important international conclave of homeopathic physicians and medical scientists. On behalf of the West Bengal University of Health Sciences, I extend warm felicitations to the organizers and heartfelt congratulations to the Homeopathic Medical Association of India on the occasion of its Golden Jubilee year. That 5 decades milestone is testimony to commitment, perseverance, and the trust placed by patients and communities in homeopathic practice. We gather here at the Vishwa Bangla Convention Center at a propitious moment when traditional healing systems, modern biomedical science, and advanced technologies are seeking constructive dialogue and collaborations. The themes of this conclave, evidence-based clinical practice, nanoscience, and quantum perspectives, reflect both the intellectual ambition and the responsibility of our community to pursue safe, effective, and ethically grounded care. Evidence-based clinical practice must be the North Star of our work. The strength of any therapeutic approach lies not only in its philosophical foundations, but in demonstrable, reproducible benefit to patients. For homeopathy to thrive and to be integrated responsibility within broader health system, we need robust clinical research, well-designed trials, rigorous observational studies, systemic reviews, and transparent reporting. As educators and researchers, universities and professional bodies must create infrastructure, mentorship, and methodological partnerships necessary to raise the quality and impact of our evidence base. Patient-centered outcomes, safety monitoring, and real-world data should inform both practice and policy. At the same time, emerging fields such as nanoscience and the explorations around quantum perspectives in biology invite us to broaden our horizons. Nanotechnology offers novel tools for drug delivery, diagnostics, and basic research into biological interactions at previously inaccessible scales. Education and professional standards will determine how well we prepare the next generation of practitioners. Curricula must integrate critical appraisal skills, research literacy, ethics, patient safety, and communications alongside traditional teachings. Regulatory clarity and quality assurance are equally important to maintain public trust. Finally, international collaborations and open exchange of knowledge are central to progress. Conferences such as this create opportunities to learn from diverse experience to harmonize standards and to design multi-center studies that can answer the big questions. West Bengal University of Health Science stands ready to support collaborations that advance scientific integrity, high quality training, and responsible clinical practice. In closing, I congratulate the organizers for convening this distinguished assembly and commend all participants for committing time and intellect to these crucial conventions. May the deliberations over the next 3 days stimulate rigorous research, meaningful partnerships, and practical steps that enhance patient care. I wish the conclave every success and look forward to the outcomes that will strengthen both science and compassionate practice. Thank you and best wishes for a productive and inspiring meeting. Vande Mataram. Thank you, sir.
वाल्मीकि रामायण के युद्ध कांड में महर्षि वाल्मीकि आकाश का डेफिनेशन देते हैं। कहते हैं कि ये संभव नहीं है। गगनम गंगा कारणम, गगन का डेफिनेशन गगन का आकार है। उसी तरह से सागरोपोकरम, सागर का आकार का डेफिनेशन सागर ही हो सकता है। आज 50 साल बाद होम्योपैथी का डेफिनेशन होम्योपैथी अपने आप ही हो सकता है। होम्योपैथी का आकार होम्योपैथी खुद है। होम्योपैथी की वृहत्ता अगर जाननी हो तो होम्योपैथी को समझना चाहिए, और उसी होम्योपैथी का एक महत्वपूर्ण अंश है HMAI। मैं ये बहुत गर्व के साथ हमारे होम्योपैथी विधा में बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स के डायरेक्टर हैं, पर डायरेक्टर जनरल केवल एक ही है, और हम प्यार से उनको जनरल साहब कहते हैं। हमारे सबके प्रिय डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ सेंट्रल काउंसिल फॉर रिसर्च इन होम्योपैथी डॉक्टर सुभाष कौशिक को सम्मान के साथ मैं आमंत्रित करता हूं अपने 2 शब्द कहने के लिए। डॉक्टर सुभाष कौशिक, आपके तालियों के बीच डॉक्टर सुभाष कौशिक, प्लीज।
सभी को नमस्कार। Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, esteemed academicians, researchers and clinicians, distinguished international speakers, dear students and colleagues. It is really a privilege to be part of this important academic gathering organized on the occasion of Golden Jubilee of Homeopathic Medical Association of India. Completing 50 years is not merely a milestone in time, but a testimony to sustained commitment, institutional strength, and continued relevance. I congratulate HMAI for 5 decades of dedicated services to the homeopathy fraternity and for its significant contribution to academic dialogues, professional unity, and the advancement of homeopathy in India. Organizing this landmark conference in Kolkata, a city known for its rich intellectual tradition and long-standing engagement with medical education, adds a special meaning to this celebration. Platforms such as this conference play a crucial role in shaping perspective, encouraging critical engagement, and nurturing the next generation of professions. The theme of this conference, playing the symphony of homeopathy in healthcare, harmonizing research and practice, is particularly relevant in the present context. It beautifully captured the essence of our collective responsibility. Harmonizing research and practice calls upon clinicians to engage with evidence, researchers to maintain grounded in clinical realities, and institutions to facilitate this dialogue. Such harmony is essential in homeopathy, is to evolve as a credible, responsive, and patient-centered system of healthcare. It also reflects the growing recognition of the future of homeopathy must be guided by scientific inquiry, clinical relevance, and collaborative thinking. Conferences of this nature provide an opportunity not only to share knowledge, but also to reflect on where we stand today and how we move forward as a discipline. From the perspective of a national research organization, I would like to emphasize that research is not an optional component of homeopathy. It is central to its credibility, growth, and integration within healthcare systems. Research provides the structured framework through which clinical experience is examined, refined, and communicated in a language that is transparent, reproducible, and meaningful. Under the aegis of Ministry of Ayush, CCRS, that is Central Council for Research in Homeopathy, is an apex research organization which undertakes, coordinates, promotes, develops, and disseminates scientific research in the field of homeopathic system of medicine. So as a responsibility towards the profession, patient, and public health systems. Through our 34 institutes and units across India, over the years, CCRH has undertaken and coordinated multidisciplinary research, fostered national and international collaborations, and worked towards strengthening the evidence base of homeopathy through both clinical and fundamental research. The future of homeopathy depends on the quality, rigor, and relevance of the evidence we generate. Another critical dimension is the integration of research with education. Fostering research aptitude among students and faculty cultivates critical thinking, inquiry, and scientific temper. Recognizing this, CCRH has actively working to link research with academic institutions, encouraging participation of students and teachers in research activities and evidence generation. Such initiatives strengthen the research ecosystem and ensure that inquiry becomes an integral part of professional training. The COVID period demonstrated the potential of collaborative research efforts, where academic institutions and research bodies came together for the first ever large-scale data generation of 6 lakhs individuals. Experiences such as these underline the importance of coordinated research capacities and collective engagement. I am particularly pleased to note that the inclusion of pre-conference workshops and poster competitions, which provide young minds and valuable exposure to research and scientific communications. Such platforms are essential for nurturing curiosity, confidence, and critical inquiry among students, and they play an important role in shaping the next generation of researchers and clinicians. I'm also appreciating the clinicians present here who have come together to enrich their knowledge and refine clinical practice through academic engagement and evidence-based discussions. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the organizers for their meticulous planning in ensuring the global reach of this seminar by extending invitations to distinguished faculty from various parts of the world, including India itself. I'm confident that the deliberations during this conference will contribute meaningfully to strengthening research, perspective, and shaping a thoughtful and responsible future for homeopathy. With these words, I extend my best wishes to Hamai, especially the West Bengal State Branch, the organizing committee, and all the participants for a successful and intellectually enriching conference. May this Golden Jubilee mark not only a celebration of the past, but also a confident step towards a research-driven future. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Dr. Subhas Kousik, DG CCARH. We also appreciate and acknowledge the presence of Dr. Girish Patel, Dr. Hitesh Purohit, and Dr. Gautam Ash, all the members of NCH. Before we go further, we have a felicitation and stamp releasing program. Before that, in the meantime, preparation is going on. May I request President of MARBH, National Commission for Homeopathy, Government of India, Dr. Mangesh R. Jatkar, to please come on the dais and say a few words on the occasion. Dr. Jatkar Sahab.
Wish you all a very, very good afternoon. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, principals, faculty members, delegates, researchers, students and friends. It's a matter of immense pride and joy to be a part of this historic occasion, the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Homeopathic Medical Association of India. 50 years of HOMI stands as a testimony to its unwavering commitment to the promotion, protection, and progress of homeopathy in our country. Over these 5 decades, HOMI has played a pivotal role in uniting homeopathic fraternity, strengthening academic standards, safeguarding professional interests, and advocating ethical and scientific practice. The association has consistently been a guiding force in policy matters, education, research, and public awareness. As we honor the visionaries and stalwarts who laid this strong foundation, we also affirm our responsibility to carry their legacy forward. Let us embrace innovation, evidence-based practice, and unity to meet the challenges of the future while we staying true to the principles of homeopathy. On this golden milestone, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to HOMI and wish this association many more years of meaningful service to the profession and humanity. This 3 days of mind-boggling sessions, which are to be conducted tomorrow and the day after, I wish all the delegates carry home a fruitful knowledge for them to carry on the good work they have always been doing. Once again, I thank the organizers for having invited here, felicitated us, and given us this honor. I wish them all the best and thank the organizers once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Jatkar. And a big round of applause for congratulating Dr. Jatkar for newly being selected as President of MARBH NCH. The preparation for stamp release is going on. In the meantime, I will take this opportunity to request Dr. Rajat Chattopadhyay. Professor Dr. Rajat Chattopadhyay. Okay. We have with us the Director of National Institute of Homeopathy, Dr. DrPraloy Sharma. I request him to please say a word, Dr. Sharma, on the occasion.
धनो धान्य पुष्पे भरी वसुंधराए हमारी, इसमें है ये देश हमारा सब देशों से प्यारा, उसे सपनों से सजाया हमने, स्मृतियों से घेरा। ऐसा देश कहाँ में ढूंढे पाएगा ना कोई, सब देश की रानी है ये हमारी जन्मभूमि, ये हमारी जन्मभूमि, ये प्यारी जन्मभूमि. His Excellencies, Her Excellencies, Honorable dignitaries over the dais, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, my dear students. It's a proud privilege for me to be here with you today on this occasion of 50th celebration, Golden Jubilee celebration of the HMAI. 50 years completion is a milestone. We all understand it is a milestone, but when you focus on a milestone, we need to understand that 50 years completion, the journey, what it was. It reflects that the Humai bin, too much essential for a structured education, the policy making of our country. Once we see Humai bin 50 years, we understand that they have given contribution for the growth of the system. They have been putting their all possible responsibility to upgrade the homeopathy system of medicine. I believe that is the resilience, that is the responsibility, and that is the relevance of this Homeopathic Medical Association of India. I'll take 2 minutes of time, but what I like to focus on this dais today, it is that wherever you go, whenever you talk in the national level or international level, what we find that there is one question whether the homeopathy is a validated subject or no. Wherever you go, you have a common question that homeopathy system, whether it is well validated scientifically or no. Where is the data? And where are the ethics? Where is the structured education policy that been encountered by us, all of us, over the dais and off the dais? Everybody understands this question. In our country, we have got the recognition, but the recognition is cannot be the final destination. We have to achieve the global acceptance. In our country, we do have the public acceptance. We have a structured education policy. We have a recognition. We have a resolution. We understand that 80 of the countries on the globe, they do have a public acceptance of the homeopathy, but some of the country does have the recognition and resolution for the homeopathy system of medicine. We have to be known. The system has to be known nationally and internationally too. That could be our real position of the homeopathy globally. I believe that today's conference, by boosting up our young generation, we can face these challenges globally, and we can well encounter the question which is made by the scientific world. We will train our students in a way they will understand the language in which language the country, in which language the international platform understands about the scientificity of the homeopathy system of medicine. That I believe. We are standing today out here, and in fact, we are standing in a juncture that we are focusing in next 50 years of homeopathy. I would like to thank the HMI for giving me this opportunity to be with you today. I wish this 3 days conference will go well. Once again, I would like to thank all of you for your kind presence and hearing today. And thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Good afternoon, everybody. Now we have got a special event that to release a special cover with cancellation. That is the post department will release a special cover with cancellation. And they have got some specification that we have to send the names who will be on the dais with her and to release the program. So we have among us Srimati Meenakshi Das. She is the SSPO, East Calcutta Division. Mrs. Meenakshi Das.